Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine, and I hope you have completed all the previous exercises of the previous chapter. So now let's move into the new chapter, that is chapter 3rd. It is about verbs. Verbs are the action words or the doing words. Okay, so let's know about verbs in detail. A verb is a word that describes an action. Verbs are also called action words or doing words. So verb is a word which describes the action, and verb is also known as the action word or the doing word. Now read the following examples. First example, as you can see the picture also, Renu sings a song. Neha goes to the market. Next, Preeti reads a book. Rahul plays cricket. The sun shines brightly. Rekha washes clothes. Now, in the above examples, the colored words, that is sings, goes, reads, plays, shines, and washes, show some actions, so they are verbs. So basically, the words like sings, goes, reads, plays, shines, and washes, these all show some kind of action. So that's why they are the verbs. Okay. Now let's know about kinds of verbs. There are three main kinds of verbs: primary verbs, regular verbs, and irregular verbs. Let's know about it in detail. First one is primary verbs. What is primary verb? Primary verbs are also called helping verbs. They are formed from the verbs to be, have, and do. So basically, primary verbs are also known as the helping verbs, and they are formed from the verbs to be, have, and do. Okay. Now read the following examples. First one, I am going to see a movie. So here am you can see over there. Okay. So here you can clearly see the am. Okay, the pink one. Okay, so that is the primary verb. Next is she is watching the television. She is watching television. So is also primary verb. Next one, you are talking too much. Are is also primary verb. Okay. Now before going further, there is a note. The words is, am, and are primary verbs. They are derived from to be. The words like is, am, and are the primary verbs. Okay, and they are derived from the verb to be. Okay. Now let's read some more examples. Then we're gonna move to the note part. Okay. Read these examples too. They have many kites. She has a new bicycle. We do our work honestly. Next, John does his duty well. Now here the words have, has, do, and does are also primary verbs. Have, has, do, and does are also the primary verbs. Now the next thing, it is saying that the primary verbs does and has are used for singular numbers, while do and have are used for plural numbers. The primary verbs like does and has, it is used for the singular number. Okay, and the primary one like do and have are used for the plural number. Okay. Now let's talk about the regular verbs. The verbs that change their forms from the present to the past by adding ed to their present forms are called regular verbs. The verb which change their form from the present to the past by simply adding d or ed, okay, to their present form, and that's why they are known as the regular verbs. Okay. Now learn the past forms of the following regular verbs. So you have to learn the past form of the following regular verbs. So here you can see the table. Here you can clearly see the present form and the past form. First one, bark, barked. Cook, past form is cooked. Ask, asked. Wait, waited. Wash, washed. Want, wanted. Shout, shouted. Laugh, laughed. Grant, granted. Kill, killed. Next one, work, worked. Look, looked. Reach, reached. Form, formed. Watch, watched. Walk, walked. Talk, talked. Visit, visited. Call, called. Play, played. Okay. Now let's talk about the another kind of verb, that is irregular verbs. The verbs that change their forms randomly without any rule are called irregular verbs. Verbs which change their form randomly without any rule, that is known as an irregular verb. Okay. Now learn the past form of the following irregular verbs. So here in the table given the past form of the following irregular verb. First one is eat. Eat past form is ate. Okay. Know, knew, run, ran, fall, fell, think, thought, go, went, bring, brought, come, came, sit, sat, sleep, slept. Okay. Now students, let's talk about subject verb agreement. What is this? The agreement between the subject and the verb is very important to write the correct sentences. So basically the agreement between the subject, the main subject, and the verb is very important, okay, to write a correct sentence. Now read the following examples. First one, Aman is going to school. Now this sentence is correct. Here you can clearly see the verb, okay, personal one, okay, is you can see, and you can also see the subject, that is Aman. Now next one is Aman are going to school. This sentence is wrong, okay. Next is Manju writes a letter. This sentence is right, okay, because you can clearly see the word writes, which is the personal verb. You can clearly see the word writes, which is the verb, and you can clearly see the subject, that is Manju. Okay, so the sentence should be Manju writes a letter, not Manju write a letter. This is wrong. Okay. In the first example, Aman is the subject. It is the singular form, so it takes the singular verb, that is. Next one, in the second sentence, Manju is the subject and it is also in the singular form, so it also takes the singular verb, that is writes. So while you are writing that word write, you have to put s because there is a single person over there in the sentence. Okay. Now before moving further, there is a note. We add s or es at the end of a verb to make it singular. So basically we add s or es at the end of the verb to make it singular. Okay. While when we are using it with the singular noun. Okay. Now read the following examples. Rama and Sushma are going to school. This sentence is correct. Next sentence, it is saying Rama and Sushma is going to school. No, this is wrong. Next is Rita and Mohit write letter. This is right. Rita and Mohit writes letter. No, this is wrong. What do you conclude from the above examples? So what you can conclude from this above example? As you can see that Rama and Sushma, there are both, like there are two person. Okay, so you're gonna use are over there, are verb. Next is Rita and Mohit. They are also in the plural form. They are the two person over there. So you're gonna use the verb in the plural form. Okay, or in that in its basic form only. Okay. Now we conclude that. Now read the following examples. Rama and Sushma are going to school. So this sentence is correct. You can clearly see that there are more than one person. So that's why you're gonna use are there. Okay. Now the next sentence is Rama and Sushma is going to school. This statement, this sentence is wrong. Why? Because here you can see that is there. So you should not use is. You should write are. Okay. Now next is Rita and Mohit write letter. Now here also you can see two persons. So you have to write down the verb and you should not add s to it. Okay. Next sentence is Rita and Mohit writes letter. This sentence is wrong because here you can clearly see that the verb write is having s in that spelling. Okay, this is wrong. Now, what do you conclude from the above examples? From the above examples, we conclude that a singular subject takes the singular verb. A singular subject takes the singular verb and a plural subject takes the plural verb. Whereas the plural subject, it takes the plural verb. Plural verb like are you can take. Okay. Now, before going further, there is another note. You is the special subject. It is considered as plural in English language. It takes plural verbs. So basically, you is the special kind of subject and it is considered as plural in English language and it takes the plural verbs. For example, you can see the sentence over here. You are playing cricket. So this statement, this sentence is right. Okay. Next is you is playing cricket. No, this is wrong. With you have to use are, not is. Okay. because you is the plural one only, plural verb. Now students, let's move into the exercise part. The first question in the exercise, is tick the correct option, write in the blanks. First one, Mrs. Alva dash going to the market yesterday. Options are is, was, are. Mrs. Alva, it is talking about past one. So Mrs. Alva was going to the market yesterday. So tick was. Next one, whales and sharks dash big animals. It is talking about more than one fish. So options are, were, is. The correct answer is are. Whales and sharks are big animals. So take that one. Next one, the policeman dash chasing a thief. Options are were, are, is. The policeman is chasing a thief. Is. So tick is because it is the right one. I hope student that you understood this chapter, and your homework is you have to do all the exercise part of this given chapter, and I'm going to meet you in the next class. Till then students, bye bye.